I call to order this reorganization meeting of the Township Committee of the Township of Morris on Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. The time is now 7:01. This meeting is being held in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required by law. Specifically, notice of this meeting was emailed to the Daily Record and Morris Newsbee on January 3rd, 2025, and posted on the Township of Morris website. The agenda and resolutions for this meeting are available on www.morristwp.com under Agenda Center. Certain portions of this meeting may be closed to the public for the purpose of personnel and/or other matters as outlined in the Sunshine Law. As the reorganization meeting is devoted to ceremonial and organizational matters, public comment will not be taken this evening. Notices to member of the governing body and township staff, any use of electric devices during this meeting shall be used solely for the purpose of township business. It is my pleasure to introduce Reverend Father Thomas Fallon, pastor of St. Thomas More Roman Catholic Church, who will lead us in the invocation this evening.
.5s, and I gotta up them. These aren't even working anymore. Heavenly Father, we trust you with all our heart. You are the author of justice and mercy and law. Guide this council, this town, servants, for your will to govern people in peace and love. We thank you for this meeting. And we thank you for your law. May we proceed accordingly in peace. Bless this meeting. Keep us in your love and let your face shine upon us in all we do in servitude to one another. And we ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Will everyone please rise for the pledge salute, which will be led by Township Administrator Timothy Quinn.
Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The next item of business is the swearing-in ceremony for committee member Jeff Griselle. I will now read the statement of determination from the Morris County Board of Canvassers as certified by Ann Grassi, Morris County Clerk. This statement certifies the election of Jeff Griselle to a 3-year term on the Township Committee. A statement of determination of the Board of Canvassers relative to an election held on the Township of Morris, County of Morris, and State of New Jersey for the election of certain municipal officers for the municipality on the 4th day of November, 2025. The board does hereby determine that at the said election, Jeff Griselle was duly elected to the office of Township Committee for a 3-year term as set forth above. I do hereby certify that the foregoing is a full, true, and correct statement of the determination of the Board of Canvassers therein mentioned. I now invite Mr. Griselle to come forward to take the oath administered by Township Attorney Jared Cantor. Mr. Griselle's son, Alex, will join him to hold the Bible for the ceremony. And your mother, Eleanor.
Good seeing you. That's cool.
Nice.
What did he say?
Left hand on, right hand up. Do Jeff Griselle solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and will bear faith and allegiance to the same, and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, so help you God.
I do.
Repeat after me. I, Jeffrey R. Grazel,
I, Jeffrey R. Grazel,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the position of committee member
of the position of committee member
of the Township Committee of the Township of Morris,
of the Township Committee of the Township of Morris,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I will now proceed with the roll call of the Township Committee. Mr. Griselle.
Here.
Ms. Griglia.
Here.
Mr. Jorfi.
Here.
Mr. Janata.
Here.
And Mr. Ravitz.
Yes, here.
We will now entertain nomination for the office of mayor. May I have a motion?
Madam Clerk, I'll make a motion to nominate Donna Griglia to be mayor.
I would like to second that.
Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, we will proceed to a roll call vote. Mr. Griselle.
Yes.
Mr. Jorfi.
Yes.
Mr. Janata.
Yes.
Mr. Ravitz.
Yes.
Ms. Griglia.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mayor.
Thank you.
This evening, the Honorable Mayor Emeritus Peter Mancuso will have the honor of holding the Bible as Township Attorney Jared Cantor administers the oath of office. Oh.
Do you, Donna Grigula, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and will bear faith and allegiance to the same, and to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, so help you God?
Yes.
Repeat after me. I, Donna J. Garigula,
I, Donna J. Gariglia,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the position of mayor
of the position of mayor
of the Township Committee of the Township of Morris,
of the Township Committee of the Township of Morris,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, give me a minute to just get settled here. Thank you all very much. Next, we will open the floor for nominations for the office of Deputy Mayor of the Township Committee. May I have a motion?
Mayor, I'll nominate Siva Janata to be deputy mayor.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations for Deputy Mayor? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Mr. Jorfi.
Yes.
Mr. Griselle.
Yes.
Mr. Janata.
Yes.
Mr. Ravitz.
Yes.
And Mayor Gariglia.
Yes. Congratulations, Mr. Donata. Township Attorney Jared Cantor will administer the oath of office, and Deputy Mayor Janata's wife, Ratna, will have the honor of holding the Daughters of the American Revolution Citizenship Manual for the occasion.
Right here. Do you, Stephen Janata, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and will bear faith and allegiance to the same, and the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, so help you God?
Yes.
Repeat after me.
I, Stephen S. Granata, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the position of Deputy Mayor of the Township Committee for the Township of Morris, according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
You made my job very easy. Congratulations.
Right, he's done a play with me consecutive. But I think it's Cal Ripken now. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Seba.
Congratulations. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to recognize many of our honored guests and thank you for coming out. Tonight, we have here from Morristown, Mayor Doherty, and we also have and appreciate from the Morristown Council, new Council President Steve Filipchuk, Chris Russell, and Nathan Umbriak. We also have our Assemblywoman-elect, Marissa Sweeney, Mayor Carolyn Dempsey from Chatham Borough, former Mayor Kathy Wilson, Chief of Staff from Assemblywoman Dunn's office, Jeffrey Wood, and T.C. McCourt from the Dover School Board. I do have a letter from Senator Bucco, and he asked that it be read. Oh, and I'm sorry, Diana, and Diana Agu from the Morris School District School Board. I have a message from Senator Bucco, who asked that it be read into the record. Although I am unable to be with you today, I wanted to share my best wishes for this municipal reorganization meeting and to acknowledge the importance of the occasion. Reorganization meetings are meaningful moments for a municipality, making both continuity and new beginnings in local leadership. They reflect the ongoing commitment of individuals who are willing to step forward and serve their neighbors and communities. The municipalities that make up New Jersey's 25th district are strengthened by this dedication, and I truly appreciate the time, effort, and care that go into the public service at the local level. While I am unable to be with you tonight, I extend my best wishes to those being sworn in and my appreciation to everyone continuing their service as you begin the year ahead. I remain dedicated to the district's needs and the priorities of Morris Township, and I value the work you do on behalf of your residents. Please know that my office is always here as a resource, and I am happy to assist or stay engaged in any way that may be helpful. Thank you for understanding, and I wish you a successful reorganization meeting. Thank you, Anthony Bucco. Okay, at this time, I'm going to give my mayor's address. The first thing that I would like to do is congratulate Jeff Grazel on his reelection for another 3-year term. Oh, I'm sorry, and I did forget. How could I do this? My brother Bobby is here. I'm one of 6 kids, and this being my 3rd time, one of my siblings is here. And I also have some family on Zoom, so excuse me for ignoring you. I didn't announce Kathy. Oh, I'm sorry, and former Mayor Kathy Wilson.
Yeah, you said
I
Kathy.
did. Oh, look,
My fault.
Tim's giving me a hard time over here. The first thing I would like to do is congratulate Jeff Grazel on his reelection for another 3-year term. His experience is a valued asset on the Township Committee. I'd also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to my fellow committee members. As a team, we strive to make our community a better place, and I am grateful for your commitment and your collaboration. The same applies to our township professionals and employees under the direction of Tim Quinn. Our town clerk, Suzanne Walsh, her attention to detail and her organizational skills have made a significant difference in our day-to-day operations. And thank you to our attorney, Jared Cantor. All of your unwavering dedication and genuine concern for our citizens are truly commendable. As we embark on the 250th anniversary of the United States of America, it is more important than ever to remember what makes up America. It's the states, the counties, the cities, and towns just like ours that are the very fabric of our country. America truly is the sum of its parts. It is why all of our actions, every single person in this room and in our town, matter. It matters as we head into the next 250 years. We as Americans strive to create more unity and cooperation despite our differences. We all have different opinions, views, political stances, and it's those differences that have brought strength to America over the last 250 years. But that strength only works when we can hear those differences and, despite if we agree or disagree with them, can still come together to do what's best for our town, our country, and for all of us as Americans. It's why I was honored to have former Mayor Mancuso hold the Bible during my swearing in a symbol that underscores the importance of bipartisanship and collaboration in government. Leaders can come together for the common good, the same way all of us can and have the responsibility to build trust among our constituents who may be divided along party lines. It shows a willingness to respect and acknowledge the contributions of all political perspectives. Effective governance is built on mutual respect and the understanding regardless of our political affiliation. This is what built America over the past 250 years. We, as Morris Township, are an important brick in the foundation that built our country. And to help continue to build, our community must keep making improvements in all aspects, especially acknowledging that all citizens are a critical part of making up who we are and who we represent. We are all stewards of this country, tasked with maintaining our core values of freedom, democracy, community, civil service, and so many more. Our actions must make sure that every person is allowed the freedoms our country was founded on to maintain and support the very tenets of our democracy. We urge all of you to share your comments, what you like and what you don't agree with. Talk to us about issues, concerns, and what you see the future holds for Morris Township. Come to Coffee with the Mayor. The next one is on February 28th. Join one of our committees. Share your specific knowledge, your environmental expertise. Experience our Parks and Rec programs. Spend time with our seniors or get more mobile by getting involved in our new Walk, Bike, and Roll plan. Applications are all on the Morris Township website. The promise of opportunity and the American dream strengthened America for a long time to those who had access. We are dedicated to doing our part in advancing that dream by helping solve the nation's affordability crisis, certainly seen here in New Jersey. The hard work done by our professionals on navigating the fourth round affordable housing requirements to do our part while maintaining Morris Township's character was simply outstanding. It is allowing more people to come into our community and helping them achieve their goals and dreams. While we all make up this country, our public servants are the bricks and mortar of the township and the community we have built. We have the best municipal employees there are, and they too now have to face tough budget challenges ahead, rising insurance costs, and dwindling workforce pools for jobs that are still vitally necessary. They are the heart and soul of our community. Our police under Chief Shear, our fire department under Chief Nunn, and all of our first responders, EMS, and actually the Morris Minutemen are also here, and our health department employees have a level of steadfast allegiance second to none. We continue to see ongoing dedication from our residents, like former Mayor Kathy Wilson, who not only created the taping of public meetings, which led to the state-of-the-art system you see in this room, but has now presented the township with a check reflecting the closure of the organization she started, the Friends of Televised Access in Morris Township. These funds will continue supporting the video program of our public meetings. On our Environmental Commission, the members have worked hard to maintain our sustainable Jersey bronze level and are working towards silver. Our Economic Development Committee is putting together a small business directory for shared resources and more small business community outreach. As we enter this historic year, I also want to acknowledge our growth as a town and community. This year, we will experience the reopening of the new Collinsville Playground and the state-of-the-art Red Bulls training facility, bringing the FIFA World Cup to our town. There is also more positive growth coming with our new community center, plans beginning to take shape, and our senior bus will be here soon, ready to roll out in spring. It is a very exciting year ahead. While it's 250 years old, America is still a young country, and we still have more to come. Remember, as we celebrate this anniversary, we also need to celebrate the great responsibility we are given as Americans to uphold the very principles the country was built on. Today here, I pledge as your mayor to uphold them. We pledge as your township committee to uphold them. But more importantly, we need you, all of you, to pledge to uphold them. You have a responsibility as an American to commit to uphold basic core values: freedom, dignity, opportunity, equal access, empathy, understanding, and kindness for all. Every person's commitment matters, and everyone's individual actions will take us in to another very successful 250 years. Thank you. Where's my script? Thank you. Next, we will have our Township Committee commentary, and we'll start with Committeeman Jorphy.
Thank you, Mayor, and Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming out. First, I'd like to congratulate Committeeman Jeff Grazel on your reelection. Congratulations, not only for this election, but just continuing to keep Morris Township as your number one priority, as you've done for years and years. I think this is your fourth term or fifth term. And anyone in here who has run an election or has run for anything knows how difficult it is and how much time it takes you away from family, from work, from other commitments. 5 elections is no easy feat. So congratulations, Jeff. Congratulations to you and your family.
Thank you.
I'd also like to congratulate Mayor Gariglia and Deputy Mayor Janata on your elections, leading the Township Committee in 2026. As we all know, it is a difficult year, and we are very fortunate to have both of you at the helm this year, working with our employees day in and day out to make sure we do everything we can for our residents of Morris Township. As Mayor Gariglia alluded to, it is a difficult year, and I believe this is my 3rd or 4th year chairing the Budget Committee, which I'll be on with Mayor Gariglia, and I was on with Mayor Emeritus Mancuso several years ago. But Morris Township continues to face headwinds, as we have, every municipality in the state has for many years. And because of the decisions of this committee, present and past, of being fiscally responsible and not spending all of our money from the federal government on frivolous things, we have been able to keep our tax rate very steady over the past few years. But my heart goes out to our employees from our town and other towns in the school district whose health insurance premiums keep skyrocketing 15, 16, 17, 18% each year. Many towns like ours, our employees will get a raise, but they'll actually take less pay home because of their premium increases. This is a serious problem. And I know Governor-elect Sherrill is going to have to make some difficult decisions to try to fix the failing state health benefit program. But Morris Township has a big challenge, and it's gonna hurt our budget. But we're gonna do everything we can to stand by our employees to make sure they get the health coverage that they deserve, and that our budget stays in line as always. But not to be too doom and gloom, as Mayor Gariglia said, we have a lot of exciting things happening in Morris Township this year. From the Collinsville Playground finally opening up soon, as the mayor's mentioned, as well as the senior bus and work on the community center. We have a lot of things that have taken years and years of work to get to, that our residents have long waited for, especially in Collinsville. Our Collinsville residents, we've been working on this project for 8 years, maybe, Kathy? 8, long time. And it is state of the art. It is being funded with federal and state grants as well as with local money. And this is something that's really going to be a gem for Morris Township. So I'm so excited for that. But aside from that, thank you for our employees who work day in and day out to keep the township running. Thank you to our first responders, our police department, our career and volunteer firefighters, and our volunteer EMS for everything that you do. And thank you to our volunteer board members as well, who serve on all the committees that help this governing body make decisions, from the Transportation Committee to the Environmental Commission, also to our planning board members and zoning board members. Thank you for everything you do, taking time away from your families and from your interests to help Morris Township run and to become the communities that you all care about so much. So thank you. With that, Mayor, I'll yield back.
Thank you. And next, we will go to Committeeman Ravitz.
Oh, great. I got to follow that. Typically during our township committee meetings, Donna the mayor is the last to speak, and she says, well, I don't have to say anything really much because everybody said everything already. So between what the mayor said in her address and what Committeeman Giorfi just said, I really can't improve upon that, but I will wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you all for coming. I especially want to make note of my friend Peter Mancuso, who I had not seen in a while, but thank you for coming. It's always good to see your face. Thank you to the folks from Morristown who came, and all the other, wonderful dignitaries who came out here today. Special shout out to the man on my left here, Jeff Grazel, for an impressive election win. It's good to have him back up here on the dais with me. I also want to congratulate the mayor on her term. She has proven over and over again that she is an exemplary mayor and will continue to be a great mayor with her deft touch and the way that she handles politics. I think that she is the right person to lead the township. And I think with our help and the help of our professionals and our township staff and our boards, we've got a lot on our plate. It's all, a lot of good things that are going to be in the works, and hopefully over the time this year, we're going to roll it out. Also, special congratulations to Deputy Mayor Janata on the becoming deputy mayor. I think that he'll find that post both rewarding and challenging. So we've got a good group of people up here. We got a good group of people in town hall. Everywhere we look, our first responders. We are in a challenging year this year. There's 10 months till the midterm elections. It's going to be a rough ride. But we up here are committed to continuous improvement. We are going to do what we can with what we have from where we are for as long as we can to make sure that this township continues to be the crown jewel of Morris County. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Committeeman Ravitz. And as you know, we're a team, all 5 of us. We really do share everything. Next, we will go to Committeeman Grazel.
Thank you. Congratulations, Mayor, to taking the helm for another year. Congratulations, Deputy Mayor Janata, for moving up. And thank you, everybody, for your congratulations. I really appreciate it. I sit here very honored and grateful tonight. Grateful honored to sit up here on this governing body and serve the community again, but grateful for all the support I received in the community in this past election to win a 5th term. Grateful for everybody who's here tonight to celebrate with us. I'm grateful for Peter Mancuso, Mayor Emeritus, for being and honoring us tonight. Peter, I'm going to call you the Lou Gehrig of Morris Township. Even though I've been up here 5 terms now, I think I got 5 more to go before I ever pass you. So I got a long way, and I'm not sure I can make it. So I think your record is pretty short. Honored to have my son Alexander here with me, and who's been at my side in campaigning for a long time. So Mark talked about how many years I've been working at running, and Alex has been at my side from the very beginning, carrying my literature, knocking on doors, ringing bells, talking to people before I even get to the door, so that they have a smile on their face when they arrive. So thank you for all that hard work, Alex. And very honored to have my mom here tonight. My mom just turned 90 years old, so everybody knows. But everybody's... But when I tell people that, they respond by saying 90 going on 70, right? Because she has such energy, and she's been such an influence in my life, and I hope everybody gets to meet her tonight, and hopefully some of her positivity will rub off on all of you too. So as all of you know, I am stepping up to run for Congress this year, and I've had to reflect on why I actually want to do that. It's the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life. But I stepped up 22 years ago when I was a disenfranchised resident of Morris Township, and I felt like I wasn't treated properly, wasn't responded to properly, and I decided I would do something to support my community and give back. And now I am a disenfranchised resident of my country, horrified at some of the things going on, especially what happened today in Minneapolis. And I always talk about gun violence, but I won't go into gun violence tonight. But we had another gun death today in our country. And now stepping up to represent all of us, hopefully in Washington, D.C., because I want to give back to the community and give back to others. And I've had a lot of time to reflect on what drives me to do that. And I think back to my upbringing, like a lot of us are formed by our upbringing many, many, many years ago. And a lot of that came from my mom, which is why I'm so honored that and grateful that you're here tonight, because I want to tell you personally what has brought me here. So I grew up in a very proud Jewish household in Englewood, New Jersey, and I wasn't taught the importance of caring for the community and giving back to the community. And a lot of that came from my mom. My mom is a special ed teacher, and growing up, I can recall numerous times where she took us by the hand and brought us over to an autistic child or somebody who in need, and just treated them like a human being, talked to them, respected them, tried to bring a smile to their face. And I think back to when I was a kid and those experiences all the time. And fast forward to today, I'm on the board of SNAP, this special needs athletic program here in Morristown and Morris Township. And I am honored all the time, as I say up here on the dais, when we build affordable housing, disability housing to serve the people who need it. We're building this year six units with ARC and 5 additional units through, I know you told me before, Tim. Community Hope. So we're building 11 units of housing this year for the disability community, and super proud of that. The other thing my mom taught me when I was young was a love for the environment. We have in Englewood, New Jersey, the Flat Rock Brook Nature Center, and she is one of the founders of Flat Rock Brook. But before it was a nature center, we just had a park. And I recall my mom taking me to the park, carrying a bag, and we used to pick up the garbage, right? So she would walk on the side of the stream, picking up garbage, and I would be in the stream, hopping from rock to rock, picking up any garbage I saw in the stream. She taught me to pick up after others. She taught me to care for the environment. She taught me how important it is to care for your broader community, the importance of clean water, which is something I talk about up here all the time. I give SMUCA, the local water company, a hard time all the time because I care so much about the water. And these are the values that I was instilled with as a young child that I carry with me to today. So I just want to thank you, Mom, for instilling those values in me, making me the person I am today. I love you so much. I hope I've made you proud. And it's really what's brought me here today to a fifth term because I care so much about the community. I still want to give back. There's still more to do, right? There's still a lot for us to do up here. And again, hopefully, take that to a higher level, but so happy with everything that we've accomplished here in Morris Township. So with that, there's a lot to get done this year, and I'll pass it back to you, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And now we'll wrap up with Deputy Mayor Janata.
Thank you, Mayor Gariglia. First, I want to thank my family, my wife, my mom, my son and daughter, as well as my brother and cousins and nephews and nieces and family abroad. I want to thank my family because they wonder why a part-time job is taking so much of my time. My apologies in advance. As I mentioned, I have family abroad and locally and in India. So very early good morning to those abroad there. And I want to congratulate Committeeman and former Mayor Jeff Grisel, who has been elected 5 times. I don't think I can even do that. Just to let you know that. And I'm honored to be serving with him and the other committee members here. And as well as Mary Donna Gariglia for another term. And I look forward to serving another year with her and the other committee members, as well as the township employees, led by Tim Quinn, our able township administrator. I take this position of deputy mayor with deep humility, but I do look forward to working to help the people of Morris Township. Among these, I want to help work in the coming year. I'll just mention some of the fun stuff. I want to make Morris Township become film ready. If anybody read the news, a recent Steven Spielberg movie was filmed on Foster Fields, located in the township. It's a county park, but it's right here. So Film Ready is a state program that has filmmakers work with the towns by using their local businesses while filming in their locations. Some nearby towns have already adopted such ordinances, and Morris Township will work on passing such an ordinance. That should be fun. And if you have ever come to one of these meetings, you know that I always speak of a little history lesson at the end. So the coming celebration of the semi-quincentennial, did I say that right, Chris?
You got it.
Semi-quincentennial, by the way, means half of 500, which is the 250th anniversary, which is what I'm going to refer from now on. It was of the founding of the United States. Now, Morris Township, along with area towns, Morristown, have many important historic Revolutionary era sites that will benefit from heritage tourism, just as it did when we celebrated the bicentennial, the 200th, back in 1976. Now, how many of us remember the bicentennial? I think we're giving up our age right there. Now, personally, I look forward to being an active participant in the upcoming celebrations. And I had already spoken at one event last year, along with Mr. Russo. And I'm wearing a 250th pin right here, given by the Sons of the American Revolution. And I will find other such opportunities throughout the year. Now, we speak of and deal with many local matters here. However, we do not live in a vacuum. I won't mention here what is happening out there, but we cannot ignore it either, since it will affect us at the local level as well. One of the essential questions, though, being brought out is, what is an American? What does it mean to be an American? Some are pushing the notion that Americans should be based on blood and soil, based on how far back their American ancestry goes. Now, this is a foreign concept of exclusion that has no place in this country. Instead, America is based on the ideas and ideals of inclusion. We take an oath to the US Constitution, not to any one person. That same Constitution begins with, we the people. This means all of us are we the people. In 1790, President George Washington wrote a letter to the Hebrew congregation of Newport, Rhode Island, in which he stated that bigotry shall be given no sanction, and to persecution no assistance. This meant that the Jewish people in the U.S. were to find a safe haven here. That letter is on display at the Touro Synagogue in Newport. My mother is here. Here's her Indian passport that brought her and me to the U.S. And here in 2000, she became a naturalized American citizen. In between these two documents is her American journey. Yet both my parents, just like many immigrants before and since, were American in spirit before they even reached these shores, because it takes courage to leave one's ancestral home to begin life anew in a strange land. My brother, who is also here, was the first U.S. citizen in our family by virtue of birthright citizenship, as codified in the 14th Amendment. A child born to an immigrant family in this country allows that family to feel that they belong, that this country is now a part of their family story. To have that feeling taken from them, as well as the right of U.S. citizenship taken from that newborn child, as some are pushing, is beyond tragic. Now, I just took a note on this booklet right here, given to me when I took my own oath, a citizenship oath. And this was given by the Daughters of the American Revolution, the DAR, and includes the founding documents, the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. It also includes a letter from President Ronald Reagan, who encouraged people from other countries in becoming U.S. citizens, in which he stated, "America is a land of great people who have been attracted from all over the world to enjoy and to share their love for life and liberty." Now, he said from all over the world, not just from any one part of that world. As I mentioned 2 years ago, Asian immigrants like me were not allowed to become U.S. citizens. However, 20 years later, in 1947, when India gained independence from Britain, a Republican-led Congress gave Indian immigrants the right to become naturalized. Just as a few years before, in 1943, a Democratic-led Congress rescinded the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 and gave Chinese immigrants the same naturalization rights. Members of both parties understood that people the world over want to come here and share their love for life and liberty, as President Reagan stated. This is our heritage and legacy of inclusion. So what is an American? It is, as the preamble to the Constitution says, it's we the people. It's all of us. Thank you. I yield.
Thank you, Committeeman Donato. For those of you who don't know, if you come to our once-a-month meetings, now Deputy Mayor Janata always has a history lesson. It's actually really interesting, and the people who are here really appreciate it. So we'd love to hear the story, and we're honored to have you sit on the dais with us. At this time, we will now proceed with the remaining items on tonight's agenda. We have 14 resolutions. Due to committee member Jorfe's role with the fire department, resolutions 0426 will be considered separately. Madam Clerk, please read resolutions 0126 through 0326 and 0526 through 14-26 by title only.
Resolution 0126, establishing 13 standing committees and appointing members to the same for the period of January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. 02-26, establishing the following appointments to positions created by statute and/or ordinance of the Township of Morris. 03-26, appointing special police officer, Class 3, police matron, and school crossing guard for the police department of the Township of Morris for the period of January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Resolution 05-26, appointing Office of Emergency Management Deputy Coordinators of the Township of Morris for the period of January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. 06-26, appointing professionals for the Township of Morris for the period of January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Resolution 07-26, establishing the 2026 Township Committee meeting schedule and the 2026 reorganization meeting at the Township of Morris Municipal Building, 50 Woodland Avenue, Morris Township, New Jersey, with regular meetings at 7 o'clock and closed session times at 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. as indicated. 08-26, authorizing certain public officials of the township to carry on banking matters on behalf of the township. 09-26, authorizing cash management plan as submitted by the municipal finance officer. 10-26, temporary operating budget. 11-26, establishing interest rate and penalty of delinquent taxes and sewer fees, tax sales cost, and cancellation of small balances. 12-26, authorizing claimant signature requirement policy. 13-26, resolution authorizing the qualified purchasing agent of the Township of Morris to award window contracts over $17,500 and under the bid threshold of $53,000. Governing 14-26, governing body certification of compliance with the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission enforcement guidance on the consideration of arrest and conviction records in employment decisions under the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. May I have a motion to approve resolution numbers 01-26 through 03-26 and 05-26 through 14-26 as a block?
So moved.
Second.
May I have a roll call vote?
Mr. Ravitz?
Yes.
Mr. Janata?
Yes.
Mr. Gazelle?
Yes.
Mr. Jorfi?
Yes.
Mayor Griglia?
Yes. Madam Clerk, please read resolution 04-26 by title only.
04-26, appointing volunteer officers of the Fire Department of the Township of Morris for the period of January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026.
May I have a motion to approve resolution 04-26?
So moved.
Second.
Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Mr. Ravitz?
Yes.
Mr. Janata?
Yes.
Mr. Gazelle?
Yes.
Mayor Griglia?
Yes. Before we conclude, I would like to invite everyone to join us for refreshments immediately following the meeting. And I'd like to thank Annalise Rush and Virginia Murphy for doing such a good job setting up the room that's right behind us. The benediction will now be offered by Rabbi Mendy Hershon of the Rabbinical College of America.
To take off on Deputy Mayor Janata's words, I was born in this state, but as you can probably tell from looking at me, I descend from immigrants. And that's exactly why I have a very deep gratitude for my state and my country, and specifically, given the Jewish history and journey of thousands of years, one can probably imagine how unique and blessed George Washington's letter referenced by the deputy mayor was, and the blessing that the United States and the American spirit has brought to the world. I'm also humbled to be able to be here to launch this 2026 with public servants, people who are giving of themselves to the community. We all need to give to each other, but here are people who are doing it in a prominent way and fulfilling Isaiah's words that God has created the world not for chaos, for that to be a stable community, and to be able to be part of launching this year for you is and for us is a humbling experience. So in that light, I want to ask God Almighty to give our mayor, our deputy mayor, our clerk, our township administrator, the township committee, all the township officials, the sagacity, the wisdom, the heart to be able, and the strength to be able to keep Morris Township the gem, the crown jewel, as was mentioned. It is, and bring it to even greater heights, and to be able to be for you all to be able to be God's tools in keeping our community safe and sound. And I want to offer also that God bless and protect all our first responders, police, fire, emergency services. And we all have a 2026 that has hopefully a lot of boring news cycles and there's stability starting from Morris Township, but around the world. And say amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rabbi. The time is now 7:51. May I have a motion to adjourn? All in favor? The next Township Committee meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, January 21st, 2026 at 7 p.m. The closed session will begin at 5:30 p.m. The meeting will be held in person in the municipal building here at 50 Woodland Avenue, and a courtesy Zoom link will be provided for remote viewing. For agendas, resolutions, and additional information, please visit our website at morristwp.com. Thank you all so much for being here. Wishing you all a very happy and healthy 2026. God bless you all. Thank you.